Intuitive Thoughts, March 19th, 2025. I figured I'd come outside and do this because it's gorgeous out. Before I give you today's thoughts, I want to just let you know that the medium reading that I did from the car has been claimed. It was actually claimed within an hour. Oh my goodness, the sirens. You're gonna get a kick out of why that makes a difference. But yeah, so anyways, somebody claimed the medium reading yesterday, and it was within an hour of me saying it, and I'm thrilled to death for her. I had everything right with the exception of one thing. It wasn't Stanley, it was Stephen Lee. But I was so close. You know, the ST, the N, the Lee, I was good. I did a good job. But anyway, moving on. A lot of what I have to offer for you today is that I think that I keep hearing Sound of Silence keeps coming up. And in fact, it's funny because I never said it out loud, but that there was another video that came up on my FYP today that also mentioned Sound of Silence. And I keep hearing phrases and clips from the song. And the one that stood out to me when I got up this morning was talking about underneath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp, and my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. But the thing is I didn't see a neon light, I saw fireworks. And the entire thought process that rushed in was that we're watching fireworks. We're seeing all these explosions going off in the air, but what we're not realizing is that they're a distraction from what's actually going on the ground. And that led into how I feel like there is some kind of mobilization of police forces. I don't know if it's a union kind of thing or if it's like a brotherhood of something kind of thing, but what is on the ground and what is building on the ground is more important than what we are expecting to happen. So where everybody's thinking martial law, everyone's thinking like enlisting the armies, and I don't think it's that. I just feel like there's this collection of like some kind of brotherhood, police force brotherhood thing, and I see uniforms, and so, but I first thought they were like military uniforms, but they weren't. But anyways, and there were lots of other little bits and pieces that also came through with the song Sound of Silence as well. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. I mean, we know who the neon god is, you know, just as tacky as a neon sign, neon orange. But yeah, there was lots of little clips from that song. As I've been sitting here throughout the day and singing it in my head, I've just been hearing over and over again all these little relevant things that seem to touch in with what it is that I'm getting today. What's really interesting is the whole police thing truly came through while I was going back and forth with trying to stay asleep last night. And I think that, I don't know if it has something to do with it or if I was just fighting against it. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to say that somebody involved in all of that is what's also targeting me or all of us or the collective. Somebody suggested it might be the collective. I'm not really sure. I can only take responsibility for how it affected me, so I'll take it as me. But yeah, so those are my intuitive thoughts for today. I think go through all the words of the song. And every single phrase and lyric is a different scenario. It's not one song talking about one situation. It's a compilation of a lot of situations. And by the flash of a neon light, that to me, I seriously thought was like it sounded like fireworks in the sky, and how we're all staring up at the fireworks in the sky, and that our politicians are down on the ground trying so hard to see in the dark by cover of a street lamp. But it's going to be okay. I still feel like it's all going to be okay in the end. But right now, I think that we're looking in the wrong directions and staring at the wrong fireworks. We need to pay attention to what's on the ground.